years of network television, from Iron Chef, Top Chef, Junior, Family Food Fight, a handful of James Beard nominations, and just a slew of other accolades. So thanks for being here.
Thank you, absolutely, Ken. Always good to see you, buddy. This isn't what we do, it's who we are. You give your life over to this thing, right?
Yeah.
And so after work, you know, a lot of people will go to the bar. We would just go out and talk about food and the next menu and like texting all the time. It was just
well, that's what saved you.
Yeah, and every second was just focusing on that, and you would achieve things. But that's when, for me, it became less about just getting ratings, and it was competition. It was like Gourmet's coming out with the 50 best restaurants issue, and I'm doing everything in the world to be part of that. But I guess you get that out of your 20s, and it's not just in a kitchen. I mean, it could be TV, architecture, you know, painting, writing, whatever. Like, that is you making your mark while you can.
How do you find your voice with an eponymous restaurant in what was forming into, or was, you can argue, years, but the single most engaging food city in America at that time? But how do you find your voice?
You know, for me, we always say that's the most important thing with, you know, music or whatever, finding your voice. So I love art, and I would take the cooks to the museums and get inspired and say, okay, like, look at Pollock, look at Liechtenstein, and look at Mondrian, and they started out this way and then evolved into this. And so, you know, it's a constant evolution of what we're doing. And the idea has to be based on spontaneity. So, you know, the season changes every day, how we're feeling changes, and what do we want to make right now? So a carrot, right? Say you get this gorgeous carrot, you know, farmer grew it, brings it to the market, you're dusting off the dirt, and traditionally it's let's peel it, let's dice it, let's whatever. And to me, it's like, wait, nature gave you this beautiful cylindrical long thing. Why would you, you know, turn it into what a machine would make it? And, you know, so it can be carrot juice, carrot salad, pickled, roasted, grilled, carrot cake, you know, and no one is better than another. Now step back and turn every ingredient into that, and then think of the season, and then like do your arrows of this with the, okay, so celery root bisque, but tomorrow it's, you know, a celery root slaw with this, and the way we had the kitchen laid out was like a band, where we didn't have like a saucier and, you know, a rôtisseur, and then they bring the dishes. It's, you oversee these 3 dishes, you oversee the 3 fish ones, and from ordering, prepping, cooking, cleaning down, all of that. For me, I think it's team driven, not just chef driven. My deal, I think, is stepping back, and you might know this like with the TV world, right? If you're a cook, you're worried about that dish. You're a chef, you do the menu. When you start owning something, it's the lighting, and I don't like this, and why is that silverware out of place, and we need that, and I
music
like the
should be louder.
yeah, exactly. And the food part is
super
important, but I want my team to be able to contribute and feel like they're doing it. So if I open a new restaurant, any of those people can go and be the chef of it. That's the thing, is you do in one part put your ego aside with the food, but you're also doubling down on it with everything else. So someone doesn't like the lighting, it's my problem. Someone doesn't like the uniform, it's me that they're going to call out.
The T-shirt in this case.
So the idea with that was no hierarchy. There was no positions and titles.
Right.
Bussers, dishwashers, chef, you know, everyone wore jeans, Chuck Taylors, and a T-shirt. Like, it was one glass, one plate from IKEA, a fork and knife. Didn't matter what drink you ordered or wine or anything. Cooking's amazing, right? I still love it. It's what I do. But doing TV is so fun. Doing demos, talking to people, going to events, like, that's amazing, because at the end of the day, and this is something that I learned, you know, with Gordon, you can cook for 100 people in your restaurant, talk to them, please them, make them happy, or you can do it in front of 5 million people on network television and do the same thing and try to teach or inspire and whatever and communicate your vision, and it's super rewarding.